Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince and this is what I again. Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince and this is what I watched this month, July edition. And this is not live, as you can see. This is not live, but I'll be live with you guys with the premiere going on at the side. So do let me know your thoughts there, and we'll be chatting. Now, why it's not live? Because my data got over and I'm not getting good enough speed to do live streams. That's why there are no live streams that past a week or two. So we'll do that. I'm checking out more plans, which is better for this. So stay tuned for that. But this time, just enjoy this video. I'm here in the chat. I'm saying hi. So yeah, interact there. Also, let me know what you watched in July in the comments below. Let's start. So, our first film is Bangalore Days, and I'll be doing a live stream. I want to do a live stream and talk to you guys about this film because I really enjoyed it. And I shared, my behind the scenes while watching this film on my Instagram. So, if you're following me there, you have seen it. But I love this film, and you know what? I don't want to get into, minor details about this film because I just enjoyed this film. It was so fun, it was so loving, and I just liked it. And I don't want to get into the criticism about it because some movies you don't want to get in. For me, that is Three Idiots. I even saw Dil Chata recently, and they are very similar. And many of you have told me it's very similar like that, but they are not similar in a way. But I just enjoyed this film because so I don't want to get into the details, and we'll talk about this film in the live stream. So subscribe for that and hit the bell icon to get notification whenever we are live. Just seeing all the actors who I know, that was just incredible. It was so much fun. I think that elevated this film for me. It's not that it's a perfect film. There are issues, but I'm just skipping them, ignoring them. I don't want to talk about them. It doesn't matter to me, and I'm sure it doesn't matter to you too. So next was Before Sunrise. Should I zoom it a bit? Now you can see it. So, Before Sunrise, a trilogy. I didn't knew that when I watched this film. And again, I think the Premam guys would attack me because I didn't like Premam, but I like this. Yeah, I like this. So this is a fictional story, you can say. I'll not, if you're not seen it, I'll not get into the plot, but it's just simple. It's just two people. They just meet on a train and they just decide to spend a day and they fall in love with each other. Yeah, very unrealistic, right? But the concept is very interesting because the day they spend together, you see a lot of things. They talk about each other a lot, they talk about themselves a lot, and they raise up a particular questions they raise about each other, talking about each other, and which is very important in a relationship. As I always say, relationships is more than just I love you. There's so many things. It's very layered and it's very nuanced, and our cinemas don't do good job depicting it, and this film does that because it raises those questions. Now, if you don't believe this, even I felt very unrealistic thing that oh, two strangers just decided to get together and take a day out like that. So very unrealistic for us. But maybe it's possible in Europe. I think it's Europe, Spain or Paris, somewhere like that. So okay, no, Venice, whatever. So maybe it's possible there people do that, but of course in India no one will do that. So it is unrealistic, but see the concept and point of the film. That's my point. So I'll be watching the other ones also. So let me know your thoughts. I want to know what you think about this film. Then next, Old Guard, man. I love Charlize Theron. I said it on Twitter also. Follow me there. And I just love her, man. She's amazing. She's badass. That's it. And I really like this film because the concept is very fresh. It's not fresh, like it has been talked about before, but the way they dealt with it, that was really good. I liked it, and I would like to see more films in this franchise. With not with the same characters, they can have more characters and all. If you have seen the film, but like it's very interesting thing. Now the film, I think the pacing was a little off sometimes, but the film for me, strangely, it never felt that it's doing too much. It was the opposite. It was doing less. Like the film didn't go, places, they go travel there, Europe, and there's so many things. They didn't go into that. It was very small. They just go there, and at the end they go there, and that's it. It's very, small kind of film. In a way of traveling and the explosions and everything. It's like they kept it in control. Maybe in the future films they take it up a notch. Maybe in the future they take it up a notch high, maybe, but in this film it was very low. And I kind of liked it. And they were, there were a lot of movements between the characters. A lot of action films they lack this. They don't understand that audience need to spend time with the characters also. So there are a lot of talking going on with the characters. There was a lot of time spent between them, with them, just we are looking at their face, them thinking, or we are just looking at their face and they're thinking like this, and we understand what's going in their mind. So that subtle moments are very important. I feel that way. You let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on that. But overall, it was a good film, and it was for a female director. And this film did really, really well on Netflix. That's a great thing. I think the acting by the other female lead was little off for me sometimes, but I hope they improve on that. Next is Kaamyaab. Wanted to watch this film for a long time and finally watched it with family. And it's a family film. Go watch it. I would request you to watch it because it's like a meta film. The story itself is talking about that we don't look at these people, the background artist who does do one role in the film and they're known for that and that's it. No one cares about them. They are not the stars. They're just a character actor. And now with cinema evolving, we don't have character actors. Everyone is a character actor. Everyone is playing their characters. That's it. There's no hero heroine like that. Now it's changing. It is still there in some films, I know, but it's changing, and that's a good thing. But people are forgetting them, and they cannot cope up with this new system. So the film really delves into it, and there are a lot of things happening. How the best thing is the way they have shown a set. There's a scene where the shooting is happening, and guys, I have witnessed sets, I've seen them, and that's exactly what happens there. So that was incredibly shown. So I would definitely tell you guys to watch this, like a must watch. You can watch it with your family. It's such a good film, and it has subtitles if you don't get Hindi. That's all right, and it's on Netflix, so go check it out. So the next is Portrait of a Lady on Fire, and what an amazing film. It's a French film. It's a very slow burn. You need patience to watch it. If you don't have it, you cannot watch something like this, then don't. But it's an amazing film, and again, it is such a small film. It doesn't go somewhere else, just in a castle and just near the beach. That's it, nothing else. And it's just incredible film. Very subtly and nuancedly talks about the issues that women went through in 17th century and 18th century, and they still go through it now. It's also about forbidden love, and just an amazing film, man. I just enjoyed this. If you guys enjoyed Muthun, I think you should check this out. I watched this before watching Muthun. Just everything in this film was just amazing. And there's no background music, there's no songs and all behind. So if you want to watch a great piece of cinema, go watch it. It's on Amazon Prime. Next is number 6 is Seven, starring Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt. And I'll not tell you the third person. Now, Ankit Kumar Singh, if you're watching, you said this is your favorite film, but I would say it's not my favorite film. It was okay film for me because I think Shutter Island for me is one of the best thrillers out there, and I have my reasons for that. Now, guys, if you haven't seen this film, you can skip ahead. The timestamps are in the description because I have to go into spoilers, because I have to talk about spoilers to tell why I didn't like this film a lot. Starting the spoilers now. So in the end, we learn that Kevin Spacey is the killer, and apart from the killer being Kevin Spacey, there's nothing special about that killer. So I didn't get why there was such a build up to who the killer is, because it is kind of a meta, because we know it's Kevin Spacey, but the film didn't add anything to him. Okay, he was complicated and all of that, there was dialogues there, but that's it. I was not, oh my god, he's the killer. Like, why? I didn't feel that. I think Breeze season 2 is also inspired from this film in a way, because here they talk about the 7 sins, and in Breathe they talk about the 10 sins of Ravan. So somewhat similar. And this film also didn't surprise me as Shutter Island did. Shutter Island, after watching that film, you are in shock, because the movie gives you the answer and you don't believe it, like the character in the film itself. That's just amazing. That's what that film does to you. It does to you the same thing which it did to the character in the film itself, and that's just amazing and blows my mind away. So yeah, this has no comparison to Shutter Island, but it's not about comparison. This is a good film. I'm not saying it's a bad film at all. I didn't enjoy it that much. I'll not put it at the best thriller. So next is Dil Bechara, and yeah, man, so mixed thoughts. See, I have to be honest to talk about this film. This film is a very average film, and I think have seen the Hollywood version that's way better. And people are talking about that they cut out, I think, 20-30 minutes out of the film because of make it family friendly and all of that. I don't know about that, but whatever I saw the film on Hotstar, it's very average film. Now one can get into emotions about Sushant Singh and all of that, and voting this film the best film on IMDb, like, it doesn't make sense. If you really want to support Sushant's performance, go vote for Soncheria. Go vote for Detective Bomkesh Bakshi. Vote for his good films. It doesn't make sense if you're voting for this film and oh, we made this film the highest rated. Doesn't make sense. You're not doing anything. You're just trying to cover up your guilt. That's it. Like, I have to be honest, guys. If Sushant was alive today, I would have said the same thing, and I would be honest about it. But people who are voting it number one, would they have done the same thing if he was alive? Now I understand the circumstances are very different. People are emotional. Nothing wrong in that. But I have to be honest. That's it. Next is The 40-Year-Old Virgin. If you remember, in the last what I did this month live stream, we were talking about being single and all of that. So I think this is a movie for all the hashtag single forever people. Go watch this film. It will be fun. It will be educational also, and you'll not feel alone. That's it. It's very goofy and it does raise some points, but it was an okayish film, but it was fun film to watch. That's it. I would end there. Shout outs to the forever single people. I'm with you. So guys, that was it. What I watched this month, July edition. And let me know what you guys watched last month. And we'll do this again at the end of August. And hopefully I've seen more of the films you guys have recommended. And it becomes difficult, when I just want to, relax and watch a film, to watch a Malayalam film or Kannada film or any other language film, because I have to read subtitles. I just want to, relax and just want to see and hear and understand the film, not read, because reading becomes another thing to focus on. So I tend to choose a film which is easier to watch. But I'll try my best to, watch so many Malayalam films you have told me, so many Kannada films to watch. And I hope I include more of those in the next month. So guys, thank you for watching. Hit the like button, comment below, and see you next time. See ya.